Hey guys, Munch here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to solve the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. This will be a 3-part series, so we can avoid a half an hour video. So let's dive right into it. So the first step is to make what's known as the daisy. You do that by surrounding this yellow center with these white edges. So once you find all the white edges, you simply just put them around the yellow center. You do that by getting the white edge in front of you and then turning it 90 degrees to place it around the yellow center. If the white edge is on the bottom layer, then turn it 180 degrees and then it's there. If it's like this, it's facing you but it's in the top layer, turn the front face 90 degrees so that then you can turn it upward 90 degrees. And by the way, when turning it, make sure that the slot that you're going to turn it into is free and doesn't have any white edge in it, because if you do, it breaks this progress. So just turn the top face 90 degrees until you can find an empty slot like this one. Once you put it up, the daisy is complete. The next step is to take all these white edges down here, because remember, we're making the white grass. So you do that by simply matching the other color of the edge with the same color center. Here we have orange, so we just turn the top face until we can find the orange center and then turn it 180 degrees. Here we have the red center and here we have the red edge, so we match that up and turn it. Here you can see that the green one is already matched up, so we can just turn that and then we can match up the blue edge with the blue center and the white cross is done. Now we need to fill in the corners. So first, find a corner in the top layer that doesn't have its white edge facing up. So one of these. Then we look at the 3 colors on them. So other than white, each corner has 2 other colors. In this case, it's orange and blue. So you match the color that isn't facing up, which is the blue in this case, and you match that up with the center, like so. Then you simply do a set of 4 moves. R, U, R prime, U. The letter R means to turn the right face. The letter U means to turn the top face. Prime means to turn it counterclockwise. And if it doesn't have an apostrophe or prime, that means you turn it clockwise. So if I was facing R, then this would be clockwise. If I was facing U, this would be clockwise. If I was facing R, this would be counterclockwise, and if I was facing U, this would be counterclockwise, and so on. You just repeat these moves until the corner is in its place. Ta-da! Now we need to do the other 3 corners. Now we don't have any more in the top layer, or we do, but the white edge is facing upward. When that happens, you simply just put the corner pieces above their spots. In this case, it's over here, so I just need to turn the top face. And then do that same set of 4 moves as many times as I need. Ta-da! So now when you do that for the 3rd corner, which also is on the top layer. By doing that, you've also moved this piece into the top layer. So bada bing, bada boom. However, there's a few other cases you can run into. One case is if it's on the bottom layer. Then you just keep on doing the moves until it goes into the top layer, and then do the 4 moves over and over again. So basically, to sum it up, you find the white piece, wherever it is, you put it above its spot, and R, U, R prime, U, until it's in its place. Once you've done that for all 4 corners, the first layer is done.